Hey guys, oDynoMiiTev here. I'm making this video for my friend. His name's Alex too, and he wants to know how to do Barrows. So this is my setup. I use Gano and a polypore for all the main brothers. You can also just use like a regular staff and do air, fire, water spells and all that. I just think this is faster. You can use Mystic if you want. I have Gano because it's good and I have it, so why not? I use this because it's a hybrid cape. It's got 2% crit for everything instead of my fire cape only having it for melee. And then got the Fury because it's a hybrid. And these because it's a hybrid. My Barrows gloves. You can... Oh, let me go. So you can use an Obby cape for cape if you want. You can use a Glory here. Staff of choice here. And then a... Well, pretty much any glove you want here. It doesn't really matter. I use Dragon Boots. You can use Gano Boots if you want. If you don't have Gano, Mystic, yeah, whatever. Dragon Boots are fine though. I have a Royal Crossbow, so for arrows, I use range. So I got this. And then, you don't need that many, because Royal Bolts don't disappear fast. You can use Rune Crossbows, Chaotic Crossbows, whatever you want. You think you can use a Black Salamander even if you wanted to. For helmet, I don't know why I have this on. I usually have a Farseer helmet or a Nitsanot on though. But I'm not even going to bother changing it, so sorry guys. I usually bring a Bando shield because it's only 100k. My rapier, and that's for Carols. And I also use this since Carols is range and I don't want to get too hurt. So this is my Carol setup right here. And then I kill Arams with my Gano back on with my Royal Crossbow. But if you have a shield, you can use the ultimate ability and it'll heal 40% of your health, so you pretty much won't even need food. You can bring, I'm going to show you guys how to get there now. If you've done the quest, I don't know what it is off the top of my head, but you can go through here, run through the little part of the swamp and get on that boat. If you haven't done the quest part, you have to go through the west gate and run south. And this is how you get there from this way though. So we're just going to go ahead and run. My polypore out for when I get there. And I usually bring about 15 sharks. I usually don't even eat any, but, you know, just in case. And emergency teleport. If you want, and you're a lower level and you don't do everything right at first, you can bring prayer potions to make the damage half, protect whatever they use. But I usually just do everything fast, so I don't really need it. So after you get here, you board the boat. Oh, and in the swamp, if you get attacked by gas, they make your food all stinky and you can't eat it. So try and be quick in there. So once you're here, face this way. You come from west if you're walking through the swamp. It takes a lot longer though. Also, if you've done the quest, I think it's Dark Branches of Mire, I don't even know. You can teleport here with a medallion or perk D-Rot with a games necklace. Okay, and then just take a peek at my ability bar right here. I'll have it up for about 4 kills. This is the order I do it in, just to save adrenaline. So I go down, use my Vecna. It's a unlimited magic potions pretty much, if you guys don't know. And then my first ability, I use that, and I walk this way. And then I just unload abilities on it till it dies. The first thing freezes it so that it can't walk towards you. That prevents me from needing food and prayer and stuff. So after you get the first kill, you go up. The second one I go to will be right here. And when my adrenaline starts to drop, as I'll show you right here, I activate those abilities so that my adrenaline bars stay up. Well, I can't click it. Stay up, and then I'll go down to the next brother. I see him. I have I can't even say it. I have this, so I'll just use that. It does damage really fast. As you see, I've already killed him. And then next, while I still have my adrenaline bar for my mage up, I'll save it by using a non-combat ability. I'll go down here, click on Torags. I hit one, he freezes. I walk away. Then I have asphyxiate again, so I'll just use that to kill him fast. Okay. Maybe if he'd die a little faster. Okay. He's dead. Next, I go to Verax. He's the last melee brother. And by the way, guys, I haven't done the quest to do a crease. Sorry if I don't pronounce it like you guys do. I'm not a RuneScape grammar pro. Okay, you got Verax, so I use 6, which is asphyxiate. And he dies pretty fast. I'll use 7 right here, just to knock him out real quick. And then I go up. And then I'll wait for my adrenaline to drop so I can use this. As it lowers, I turn that on. Next will be Arums, but I have a feeling this will be my tunnel, but we'll see. It's my tunnel. So I'm going to go into this book real quick. And you guys see my adrenaline dropping. I press the wing since that's not done recharging. So now I still have adrenaline. And then I go down here. And I fight Carols. I do shift 5 because it changes your abilities faster. Okay, so I do 1 and then 2. Number 2 is the one I use, the non-combat, to keep my adrenaline up, but it also makes for 10 seconds, attacks are 10% less harmful. Then 7 is my shield ability, so his next hit on me will only hit it'll heal me. And then in a second, you guys will see, you guys can use 8, which is assault, and it'll do damage. You can use Zami spears, dragon spears, god swords, depending on your level. You guys see I have full adrenaline bar, so I use this thing. It's called Rejuvenate, and it heals 40% of my health back if you have full adrenaline. So I'm healed. I'll put back on my Gano. You guys can bring dragon hide and stuff if you want to, but I just use Gano. And then I'll do Shift 3 since that's my range tab or bar. And then I'm gonna go down, and this is called the tunnel. So Aarons was my tunnel boss. And then you look for the door, which will be this one. And you have to run around and find the interior door that is unlocked for you. So we have to look for that. And then once you go through there, you'll see that, sometimes these guys pop up in the tunnel, but a lot of the time when you're looting your chest, the first click on the chest, they will appear, and you'll have to fight them at the chest. But sometimes when you're opening doors and stuff, they'll just appear out of nowhere. Okay, and then we're gonna go through here. That's not my interior door either. So I'm gonna put on my shield and Verax so I take less damage. Because I have no more brothers left that I need to fight. And then still haven't found my door, so it's gonna be the north door. And at the end of the video, I'll show you some of my ability bar things. So, yeah, there's puzzles at each thing. Shift 5 is my shield tab, so I'll just switch that to kill him real quick. Okay, each of these, each loot door, whatever you want to call it, room door, for the inner chest area has a like puzzle you have to solve type thing. And that was terrible loot, but let's just teleport out and I'll show you guys. That is a puzzle, and then here are some of the ones off the top of my head. The 4 squares, the answer will be the one that has the bottom left, bottom right, and top right filled. That will be a the answer to that one. Or the circle with the arrows, it's a circle with the arrow pointing at the ball from the right side. And if you have a house, you can use this. And then the answer to that shape pattern is a square. Okay, and here's my abilities for my shield. 1 is slice, 2 is anticipation, 3 is punish, 4 is sever, 5 fury, 6 dismember, 7 resonance, 8 assault, 9 I have slaughter, it doesn't really do much. 0 I have sharks for when I need to heal, that's on all my tabs. You can use berserk, which does 50% more damage, but you also get hurt easier. But I usually use rejuvenate, which heals me so I don't need to use my food. And then for my mage, oh, wrong tab. Mage, I have impact, which is it'll stun your opponent, so you can walk away and attack them without taking much damage. But if you stand next to them, it'll still attack you. 2, I have rack. 3, I have sonic wave. 4, combust. 5, dragon breath, which you use when they get close to you. 6, officiate. 7, wild magic. 8, chain, which hits multiple targets. And my ultimate is metamorphosis. I usually don't use that at Barrows though. 0 sharks, and then put your spell here and anticipation right here. Whatever spell you're using, you don't have to use polybore. And range, this pretty much works for a crossbow setup too, if you have a Kimbos or a dual, whatever you want to call it. 1 I have binding shot, which will stun or freeze your target pretty much. 2 is the basic one, which is piercing shot. 3 fragment shot. 4 snipe. 5 ricochet. This is for crossbows, which is needle strike, which is pretty much equivalent to this. So put that in there if you just want to do more faster damage. 7 snapshot. It's not that good, but it shoots 2 arrows at once. This is my favorite. It's called rapid fire. If you get 50% adrenaline, I'd recommend you use it. 9 bombardant. 0 my food. This anticipation. And then last incendiary shot, which isn't really that helpful for Barrows. So here, I'll show you guys. This is Campus. I recommend you unlock this lodestone. It's right up here by the Slayer guy. And you can just keep home teleporting here and going back. And if you have a house with 50 construction, you can make a house portal or teleport room. And I have Campus there. I think you have to beat Desert Treasure to be able to do it. And that's pretty much it. Just be careful if you're beginning. And see. Oh, I recommend you have like all your stats above 70, but I think you could try under that if you know what you're doing. Yeah, that's it. You can replace the rapier with like a dragon longsword probably, or a dragon spear. If you use a two-handed weapon, you can always do this setup: smash, slice, punish, Sever, Fury, Dismember, Assault. If you have the two-hand, I recommend you use Assault as much as possible though. And that'll be it for today, guys. Thanks. Good luck.